Come back strong in the 4th and 5th. And the corner of Dalton Rosta.
He's out. He is out. What for tournament? Holy cow. What a knockout.
I look like this. I don't lift weights. I don't lift weights. He's lifting weights. And he looks like that. I just blame his shit-ass genetics or his shit-ass workout. I've never taken a steroid a day in my life. You saw it. I can attest to that. They've been drug testing the hell out.
The PFL broadcast captured Dakota Ditcheva's horrified reaction as her boyfriend, Dalton Rosta, was brutally knocked out by Fabian Edwards in the tournament finals. The footage quickly went viral, sparking intense reactions from fans. Some called it the cruelest promo ever, while others criticized PFL for doing Dakota Ditcheva.
I assume you have a contract and they do OU fights at some point.
Exactly, yeah, that's another thing. Like, I'm in contract and you guys have to have me fight. So I know that they will pull something out of the bag. There's just been a lot of changes. Obviously, this whole year has been a big change for them. So I'll trust that they bring something for me.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a bummer because I know after the last fights, you're like, I want them to find something that's going to test me and, like, you know, raise up the level. But now it seems like it's just get me anything.
Yeah, I'm just like, get me anything, literally. Like you said, you know, it was kind of, it's hard. I get it's hard for PFL, you know, they've put all the girls in the tournament and then now they need to find someone that's going to kind of give me a good competition. They can't give me someone that's, you know, just kind of signed to the PFL and not really had that much experience because it doesn't make sense. I've just beat Santos very easily. I walked through everyone last year, so it does put them in a difficult position now, and I get it, but I'm sure they'll work to find
Now, rumors are swirling. Did Dakota Ditcheva leave the PFL after the incident? Did she really break up with Dalton Rosta following his devastating loss? And what about the steroid accusations against Fabian Edwards? This story is getting messier by the day.
3 years, same head kick. Smash. That's gone. I was like, I can't believe what I can, you know, because I did see that Dalton got tendency to pull, and yeah, he landed beautifully. Yeah, I've seen it. If you watch his fights back, even with Jeffrey, when he jabs, you fall in a lot, you know, and I saw it and I thought, that kick's there for me, and he landed, you know.
Dalton Rosta was actually ahead on the scorecards after 2 rounds. It looked like his night, his moment, and his $500,000 prize. But then, history repeated itself. Fabian Edwards, much like his brother Leon did against Kamaru Usman, landed a perfect head kick that instantly shut the lights out. The crowd erupted. Leon Edwards jumped into the cage, and Fabian was crowned a PFL middleweight tournament champion. But just as the celebration began, the cameras cut to Dakota Ditcheva, and what viewers saw shocked everyone. Dakota threw her head back in disbelief, shouted something, then turned away in tears, resting her head on a friend's shoulder. She covered her eyes, unable to watch. The clip aired live, and fans immediately ripped into the PFL for showing it. "That's cruel promo," one fan wrote. Another said, "Was not expecting that. Devastating." An ex-user asked, why tier did the PFL show Dakota Ditcheva's reaction to her BF getting KO'd? Someone else added, "Nah, PFL is despicable for airing Dakota Ditcheva's reaction to a partner getting flatlined." Another fan fumed, "Why isn't Dakota in the UFC is beyond me. PFL did her dirty for this." One even joked, "We need to start doing this in the UFC. I want to see the whole family cry." So now the question is, was Dakota Ditcheva betrayed by her own promotion? Fans quickly began speculating whether Dakota would walk away from the PFL. After all, she's already a flyweight tournament champion, one of the promotion's biggest stars, and UFC fans have been calling for her to join Dana White's organization for years. Some claim this latest incident was a final straw. She's leaving. No way she stays after such a public humiliation. Others speculated she might be distancing herself from Dalton Rosta after the loss, as social media buzzed with rumors of a possible breakup. Was the devastating knockout too damaging to her career image? No one knows for sure, but the rumors continue to spread. Adding fuel to the fire is the PED scandal. Before the fight, Fabian Edwards accused Dalton Rosta of being a juice-head wrestler and hinted he was using steroids. Rosta fired back, saying, "I don't even lift weights." If I look like this without lifting, and Fabian lifts all the time and still looks like that, maybe it's just his ass genetics.
Everybody thinks I'm on steroids, man. Like I said, I don't even fucking lift weights. I see videos of this guy lifting weights all the time. And if I'm a bodybuilder and I take steroids because I look like this and I don't lift weights, he's lifting weights and he looks like that, I just blame his shit-ass genetics or his shit-ass work ethic.
He even claimed that the USA and other commissions have drug tested him more than anyone else and has never failed. Still, the accusation stuck, and after being knocked out, the optics only made things worse. Fans are now joking online. Not only did Dalton get slept, but he also got exposed to the PED stuff. The trash talk has escalated into one of the ugliest rivalries in recent memory. Adding to the controversy is Dalton Rosta's point about hypocrisy. He reminded fans that when Leon Edwards fought Colby Covington, Colby brought up their late father, and the Edward brothers cried on stage, saying it was too personal.
I still remember this head kick. I mean, it was, look at this. Boom! This was absolutely perfect. Who still remember the Leon head?
Now Fabian is doing the same thing, dragging Dakota Ditcheva into the trash talk by making comments about her being the star girl of the PFL, and even suggesting that Rosta only got his semifinal win because of her? So, who's really in the wrong here? Is it Dalton Rosta for responding, Fabian Edwards for bringing Dakota into it, or the PFL for airing the most humiliating moment of her life?
When did I know I wanted a career in MMA? I've done Thai boxing for over 10 years now. So when I got a little bit older, I just decided that I wanted to challenge myself, try something new. And I took a really big interest in MMA. And I watched a few of the fighters on the UFC, and just that was always a goal then. From then it was a goal of mine to one day be one of them fighters competing for the UFC belt. I felt like I achieved a lot in Thai boxing at such a young age as well. So I think the move into MMA kind of just came at the right time for me. And I'm looking forward to the future.
At just 27 years old, Dakota Ditcheva has a massive career ahead of her. She's undefeated, a proven tournament champion, and one of the most marketable faces in women's MMA today. But now, fans are split. Some want her to leave the PFL immediately for the UFC, saying she deserves better, while others wonder if this public embarrassment might push her to distance herself from Dalton Rosta or use the moment as motivation to come back stronger. Whatever happens, one thing is clear. This isn't just a knockout story. It's a turning point in Dakota Ditcheva's career. So, what do you think? Did the PFL cross the line by showing her reaction? Should she leave the promotion and head to the UFC? And what about Dalton Rosta? Can he recover from both the knockout and the steroid accusations? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This one's going to get heated. And if you want more breaking MMA drama and controversy like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and stay tuned because this story isn't over yet.
I want to win. I want this. I want this. I want this bad.
Ripped to the body by Ditcheva. Right back home.
Lisa Malden has dropped a bombshell message that's sending shockwaves through the combat sport community. But first, let's break down the fight that changed everything. Dakota Ditcheva's absolutely devastating first-round destruction that didn't just end a fight. It nearly ended a career.
Expect a war. That's what I expect. I know she hits hard, and I'm not scared of that. I'm ready for it. Opportunities. I'm ready for any opportunity.
Before stepping into the PFL cage, Lisa Malden boldly declared, "I want that win. I expect a war. I know she's dangerous, but I'm not scared. She doesn't know what's coming." Well, it turns out Dakota knew exactly what was coming. What followed was a first-round knockout so brutal, it left Malden's fighting future hanging in the balance. But first, here's the breaking news that has the MMA world buzzing tonight. Lisa Malden has just released an emotional statement addressing her devastating loss and what it means for her future in the sport. This shocking admission from a veteran fighter speaks volumes about just how devastating Ditcheva's performance truly was. But to fully grasp the impact of these words, we need to take you back to that fateful night in San Antonio when confidence collided with reality in the most brutal way possible. Let's rewind to where this devastating story began. Lisa Molden, the 33-year-old veteran from California, walked into the fight with unwavering confidence despite being a massive plus 1,100 underdog. I want that win. I expect a war. I know she's dangerous, but I'm not scared. She doesn't know what's coming when she steps in there with me, Molden said before the
Expect a
fight.
war. That's what I expect. I know she hits hard, and I'm not scared of that. I'm ready for it. Opportunities. I'm ready for any opportunity.
Those words now echo with tragic irony. Molden was riding high, coming off back-to-back stoppage victories over Helen Peralta and Desiree Johnnies in the PFL, truly believing her experience and toughness would carry her through. But standing across from her was Dakota Ditcheva, the 25-year-old Manchester destroyer who had already proven she was something special. With a flawless 10-0 record, 9 finishes, and 8 knockouts, Dangerous Dakota had earned her nickname through sheer dominance. She had demolished the competition in PFL Europe, pocketing £79,000 and securing a direct ticket to the American season, where a $1 million prize awaited the champion.